This year, 2023, is our first full year of living and working on our Portuguese homestead. We're learning to live with the seasons, to notice the changes, to feel the rhythms of nature around us. We're also planting, building, growing, loving, exploring and creating, and most importantly, raising our 2 little boys. This video tells the story of our last 6 months, since the spring, when everything ramped up and creating this family homestead became our full-time business. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and join us for the adventure of a lifetime as we turn this once abandoned farm in northern Portugal into our dream family homestead. Looking back now at what the farm looked like in March, it's incredible to think about how much has changed, and not just on the land around us. In our part of Portugal, March is a time of quiet awakening. Blossoms slowly start to emerge around us, the days get a little longer, and life seems to be building up for the year ahead. For us, it was a time of intense building. John was working on converting an abandoned outbuilding into a space that we could use. Our beloved little tiny house was taking shape, throwing up a lot of challenges along the way.
Okay, so they're heavy, really heavy. Hey, Crusoe, what have you got there? Are they for me? Thanks, buddy. Man knows when to give his dad a break. All right, folks, it's been a long day, but tomorrow, instead of breaking things, we get to build things, and that bit I love. I can't wait.
Some trees going to call apple, peach, apple, tree, orange, peach, apple, tree, true, and apples.
Apples? Should we go and ask Mummy whether she's got an apple?
Peach, plum, tree, plum, orange, plum, orange.
Okay, one of the 3 anyway, hey? Let's go see whether Mummy's got a plum, orange or an apple. Okay, let's get some water.
While John was doing that, I had my sights set on my biggest goal for this year, to grow our own food. Having put it off for months, I had finally got my composting system built, and so turned my attention, with the help of some friends, to getting a greenhouse up. And let me tell you, this will go down as one of the most frustrating jobs on our farm so far.
I wish I could stay here beside you in this moment. There's a future ahead of me, but the future can wait. I wish that time could stand. I wish the sun never goes down. There's a future ahead of us, but the future can wait.
I just can't get over how badly prepared that greenhouse is. There's genuinely no instructions. If there were instructions, it would have taken us probably a quarter of the time. At the moment, we're edging towards day 3 of greenhouse build because we're not going to finish it today. There's no waste. So, genuinely, the most frustrating project we've had on this farm, and John has managed to dodge it, thanks to some very, very generous friends and family. Okay, I'm going to put the plants in.
Yeah. Fire the boat.
In hindsight, both John and I are really disappointed with the addition of this greenhouse to our homestead, and in the future we will almost certainly be looking to build a more stable and future-proof structure, perhaps something with wood and glass. We also have big plans for our veg garden, and whilst we made a start on some of these ideas this year, this path leading to the newly built greenhouse was one of them. This year was all about experimenting and learning and gaining confidence, getting stuff in the ground and seeing it growing, and figuring out whether or not growing our own food was something we were going to be able to do. And it's been a huge success. March was also a time of intense planting, and on our homestead that generally feels like a tale of two halves. John loves flowers and has spent hours and days working at creating a garden and lawn area for us as a family to enjoy. It was in March that we met Maria, a subscriber from Porto who so generously gifted us an incredible bounty of beauty that has found a home here on our farm, and that we cannot wait to watch flourish for years to come. Crusoe was heavily involved in making sure that everything was planted carefully and lovingly. And, well, the results speak for themselves. But you're going to have to stick around a little bit longer to see what it looks like now. Oh wait, before we wrap up the story of March, we of course grew our family, and our new feathered friends needed a house. Since then, these 4 have truly been a never-ending source of joy. And if you haven't met them before, this, ladies and gents, is Fifi, Sadza, Badza, and Tadza. April rolled around and brought with it so much life. Everywhere we looked, there was colour and movement as the world around us embraced the spring with an incredible vigour. Historically, April is a wet month in northern Portugal, and although we had some rain, it was mostly a time of blue skies and sunshine. The tiny house build was coming along at an impressive pace, and we were starting to dream up what sort of space we were going to create. We are so proud of how it turned out, but more on that a little later. For now, let's just sit back and appreciate a little bit of the journey.
Hang on, Crusoe. You've got to be kind to them. Are you looking forward to the tractor coming? Are you looking forward to the tractor coming? Get it dizzy. All right, what are you going to do with that? Yeah, hang on. We'll push this button here. Are you recording? Can you see the chickens? Come on then, Crusoe, let's go and have a look around the farm, hey?
For me, April was the start of a big dream. It was time to start preparing the land for the months ahead. With the help of our neighbour and friend João and our local tractor driver, Senor Agostinho, we created a space where we could try our hands at a crop of oats and got my favourite place on the farm ready, the vegetable garden. And then it was time for us all to plant. Next one. You put him here.
Wow.
What is it?
Cauliflower.
A cauliflower?
Just
Plant the potatoes. Oh, Crusoe's getting a head start. one. You can do this big one. Put them in the hole. That's it. Well done. Last year, at the end of the summer, we ran out of water when both of our off-grid water sources ran dry. So this year, with a larger water burden on the farm, we were keen to try and prepare a little better. We employed Crusoe's favourite digger driver, Senor Mario, to come and dig us a large pond, which will eventually be our natural swimming pool. As I sit and edit this story, I can't quite believe this was 4 months ago now, and that this pond still sits empty and unfinished. Sometimes life goes like that, but we hope that next year this will be a thriving part of farm life. All was not lost though. John stumbled on a new water source for us, and that's a really exciting prospect for our future. What have you found, boys?
Look at this.
That is very wet, and that is a hole in a wall.
That's very, very wet, and that's a definite hole in the wall.
And it's flowing quite a lot down there, isn't it?
Yeah, if you look here, here is so directly underneath this hole in the wall, I think the water is soaking into the ground.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It was
And it's coming out here, because obviously Crusoe knows exactly what's going on.
Hey, buddy.
Come and look closer. You can see we've got flowing water right here. So this is definitely the source. Look at that, we've been here almost a year and we're still discovering things. Isn't that fantastic? Are you going to take pictures? Okay, well then, who are you going to film? Are you going to film Papa? Are you going to film Daddy? What are you going to film? I'm going to film in there, eh? Wow, that's a great piece of film, Crusoe.
Look at me now, it is.
Yeah, love it.
Wow! Wow!
Look at that flow now.
I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to hold your sunlit face. Feels like a handful of silk now. I'm in your warm embrace. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun. This feeling moves me every single day. I'm captured by your charm, enchanted by your ways. In the magic of your eyes, I've become lost in their spell. So come closer, my dear, because all is well. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we
The tiny house was finally finished, and a damp and forgotten outbuilding is now a little guest room and fantastic home office, and we couldn't be happier with the results. With that project completed, it was time to head outside and turn our attention to other parts of the farm. John was focusing on water management, and I was indulging in so much beautiful time in the vegetable garden. That's the tomatoes done, nice and easy. Next stop, the beans. Tell you what. It is so nice not to be in that tiny house and to be outdoors doing what I've really wanted to do. Everything looks really happy and it's just so nice to see.
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my love. So the compost is exceptionally dry. It's basically not doing anything, it's just dust.
Okay.
So Kate and I water the compost, and we've also, I had a bit of a shocker with watering the vegetables, so the irrigation system needs some serious thought.
Okay.
We looked a little bit rough. Anyway, we then tied up the tomatoes, tied up the beans.
Yeah.
Did some pruning of the tomatoes, and now I was just getting these ready to receive the stuff that's in the pool.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, and I've been loving spending time
Mommy,
in the vegetable garden.
All right, let me crack on with that well and we'll see where we get to.
Okay.
Pull it up.
Yep.
Okay, and just hold the pipe there.
Yep.
Definitely don't want to drop it. Okay, that's that bit gone. Yeah, so that'll work. The reason why we're doing this, all of this, is to see if this pipe here, that pipe in here that we've got, has a connection. Ah, damn it, it's come loose. Start again. Two things going on right now. I really dislike plumbing, and I'm not a big fan of being up high either. So, you know.
Not your favourite job so far?
Yeah, one of my least favourite. Apparently there are miners in Portugal that you can employ to come and clean your well.
Ah.
Deep breaths.
Please don't fall in.
Yeah, I can't fall in, probably blow. Is anybody out there feeling particularly tense?
I am. Water management has become a huge deal on our farm, and our intent is to have the option to go off off-grid eventually, and connect to the municipality mains water supply. There's lots of reasons for wanting to do this, but the biggest reason is water security. With the summers seeming to get hotter and both the spring and well drying up last year, we need to ensure 100% that our homestead always has a water source, even if it's not the one we really hope for. Of course, just because we connect to the grid doesn't mean we have to use it.
I think we're good. Let's switch it on and see what happens.
Okie dokie.
My prediction is there's a black pipe over there. Water's going to come out of it.
Okay.
You ready?
Fingers crossed.
Okay. So the very good news is we can close and lock that well now.
Yay! The other good news is this is a way bigger way to water my beans than the nonsense we were getting up to this morning.
Brilliant. That's good news.
That's great news, well done. So that's also how we fill up the pool.
Yeah, okay, let's go and have some lunch. Well done, Uz. Pleased about that.
Wow, we did a mess.
A mess.
What's up, guys? So my mum told me that this noise means they've laid an egg. Sata, did you lay an egg? Or have you seen something scary?
All right, big moment, ladies.
Oh my god, we've got 3!
Really? Success!
Three eggs!
No wonder it was blooming noisy.
High five! Yeah! They're laying! This is amazing! Oh, clever girl! Look at me. Can you see them?
Where'd your mommy get it?
You want me to get them?
Yeah.
That's fab. That's absolutely
Gentle,
fab.
okay?
I didn't hear the other ones come.
No, me neither.
That one looks like it's very, very fresh.
Isn't that exciting?
Okay, what are we going to do with the eggs, Crusoe?
Is it ready, Crusoe?
Yeah.
Shall I get it out?
Yeah.
Are you going to eat it?
Yeah.
Yum, yum. Who gave you the egg?
Chicken.
The chickens. Which chicken?
Dada.
Was it Zaza?
Yeah.
Did you say thank you? Did you say obrigado? Good boy. Collecting eggs from our chickens every day has got no less exciting than it was on that very first day. And as the weeks have rolled past, John has continued working on upgrading our water systems and irrigation across the homestead, laying pipes to allow the overflow water from our spring to flow into the places on the farm where we need it. There's no doubt that this is a project that will continue for years to come. Ultimately, we really want to ensure that every single precious drop of water, either from the sky or below the ground, is used as efficiently as possible.
Okay, rather than re-dig a whole trench all the way across this field, I'm going to put the pipe in here, which is our stormwater overflow pipe that Mario put in quite recently. It's never been used yet, but I just figure this might be the best and easiest way to do it. There we go. All right.
Oh, you don't need nothing but you. So don't throw your start on wishing well. It's your
Okay, I managed to get that pipe through there. Good news. And I've connected it up to the old pipe over in that corner there, which is the gravity fed stream. So basically, in effect, with a little bit of luck now, we should have gravity fed water from the very highest point on the farm, about, I don't know, 200 meters away, all the way down to here, which is going to be great for when we want to water the grapevines. I'm going to put on a couple of extenders to come off of there so we can get all the way around this field. But also now running underground in the trench that Mario dug for our drainage, for our storm drainage a few months ago, all the way to just over there to the top of the lawn. Now, my fingers are really crossed, because if that works, there'll be water pouring out of there that we can just use to water everything almost on the entire farm without a pump, unless we absolutely have to. So, yes. Have a look at this. That's a pretty solid flow, I'd say, coming out of there. And there is the lawn. So this is good timing. That's fab. Okay, that's what I call success today. There's a lot more plumbing work to be done there, but I think the hardest bit's pretty much done. Oh, I got pretty hot and sweaty doing that. And the thunder, which is away over on those hills over there, hasn't quite made it all the way over here yet, which is a shame, because we could do with some rain. Anyway, that overflow pipe we were looking at earlier, right there, has stopped. So basically what I've done is I've moved the overflow from here behind the greenhouse down to the lawn area. A lot more useful for the minute. Anyway, when Mario comes and digs that, digs the rest of the pond, it'll be a different matter altogether for sure.
In the morning when I get up, I wish that we could stop and take each day. In the evening when I get home, always hope to find you all alone and out of harm's way. Every time I look around, I hope to find you looking back at me. You're everything I ever hoped to see. In the morning when I get up, wish that we could stop and take each day. In the evening when I get home, always hope to find you all alone and out of harm's way.
Sat here in the middle of summer, it's actually quite hard to remember what rain looks and feels like. It's been literally months since we had any meaningful rain on our homestead, and we miss it. Quite literally counting down the summer days, longing for a shower to freshen the yellowing land and to settle the dust. The rain, of course, falls at the right time of year here, and wrapping up May with a shower or two helped our young veg patch spring into life and the lawn and flower garden mature. We're so excited to see how the passing of time evolves these wonderful parts of our farm. And as we moved into June, it was time to up the tempo. Just a little bit, anyway.
This way, Crusoe, this way. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, the wood's just arrived. Gotta make sure they put it in a place where I can easily get it back. Are you coming? Quick, quick, quick. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Quick, quick, quick. Oh!
Well, Mummy goes up.
Oh, she's not coming just yet. Right, up the side of the hill. Oh, just around the corner. Up the top there. Come on. Oh. Here we go. The delivery's here. You gonna say ciao, ciao, Crusoe? Well done. Yeah, ciao, ciao. Obrigado.
Looking back at June now, it really feels like a real turning point in our journey this year. Watching John carrying these exceptionally wet and heavy pieces of wood across the farm, I ache with the benefit of hindsight. This is without question the moment when he caused the neck and shoulder injury we are now trying desperately to heal. It's also a time that we look back on with mixed emotions. We were edging towards burnout and seriously questioning our place in this space on YouTube. That's all past now, and that's thanks to our incredible community who lifted us up and encouraged us forward. We're still here, and we're still enjoying everything this project throws at us, and for that we can only say the most heartfelt thank you to all of you. Anyway, our newest focus was to create a beautiful outdoor living and kitchen space for us to enjoy as a family. And what a beautiful space that's turned out to be. But more about that a little later. June, of course, was a month of serious growth, and while John busied himself with an outdoor kitchen build, myself, Crusoe, Sawyer, and our wonderful neighbours, and of course the chickens, got busy ensuring that the fruits of our labour would be quite literally edible.
How amazing. Oh. So, Armando's here.
Hey, John. Hey, Armando. Thanks for coming.
And he is going to teach us how to string the onions. See? Ah.
Frac. Rama pequenina. Così è pronto.
See, now we can hang it in the kitchen.
Yeah, brilliant.
There you go. Ah, muito obrigado.
I think I hear Mario coming down the hill. Brilliant. Thought I locked myself out there. Didn't lock myself out. That's good. There's the man. Big smile on his face, as always. Love it. Fantastic. And as always, no stopping for a chit chat. He's too busy. Straight off to work. I love it. Right, let's grab that tripod and let's go and see him on the other side. Brilliant. That's the tree that got blown over by the wind. Get that badger out of the way and crack on, and then we can start filling up that pond. I'm pleased that I came in here the other day and started cleaning it out, you know. Really key to giving Mario some space to see and work and what have you. So, and it should should get finished today. Let's time lapse it. Okay, Mario's still here. He's been here pretty much all afternoon from, well, what time did he get here? About 2 o'clock all the way through. It's getting late now and Crusoe's in his jammies, ready for bed, aren't you, buddy? But instead of reading a book this evening, we've come down to watch Mario finish off the job and he'll be heading home. Crusoe will be going to bed and I'll be sitting down on the sofa with my dear wife. Whew, what a day. We'll see you in the morning. Is it bedtime?
It was around about now that the last meaningful rain fell on our homestead. From this day forward, we would be fully reliant on the water in the ground, both from our spring and our well. With the pond dug but unfinished, we had to decide where to focus our energy. We rolled the dice a little on this one, and the promise of an outdoor space and kitchen was just too much for us to pass on.
All right, so how about we time lapse the next couple of hours worth of work and speed it up for you so you get to see some cool stuff happening and some real progress down here. Look at that lawn, brilliant. All right, that's not bad, is it? That's I don't know, just over an hour's worth of work, running backwards and forwards, trying to sort out this and that, get everything together. Crusoe's come down, and Tara and Sawyer, I think it's lunchtime, they say. Run.
So last year in Lidl, we bought that ridiculous thing. And Crusoe was really scared of it because he was too little. Anyway, John's just hauled it out of, sorry, Sawyer's jumping, hauled it out of the knot garage. And look how cool it is. I think someone wants to come and join you.
Come on, Sawyer. Yeah.
As June drew to a close, the weather got warmer. Our spirits lifted, thanks to a little time away, a good healthy dose of gratitude, and time set aside to have fun. And of course, the promise of things to come. July looked like it was set to be a bumper month as our first bit of harvesting loomed.
Did we get wet? High five, Mr. Man. Kiss. Mwah, thank you.
Mommy, get out.
Mummy got soaked, hey? I don't think that's enough, bud. I think we can reach up higher.
July was a tale of two halves, starting with the plum harvest, our first produce on the farm to be ready and one of Crusoe and Sawyer's all-time favourites. Later in this month, we had some pretty bad news. That's really slowed progress here on the farm. But that didn't stop us from enjoying the fruits of our labour in abundance. Everything from our very own supermarket in the backyard.
Well done, my boy. You're so strong.
Mommy, drop one.
Here we drop another one. Oh, you're so strong, my boy. Good work. Mwah, I'm so proud of you.
Mommy, get it.
Oh, too heavy, okay. I think that's enough for what we want to do.
Couple.
A couple more.
Yeah. Mommy, yeah. Should you make it egg?
Not yet. She's not finished yet. Oh. We got Crusoe cam going on, everybody. Apologies in advance. Right, should we go back to the house?
Yeah. Huh? What's that, Mommy?
I think that's Daddy making a noise. Come on in. Remember. Shh. Pass the toy, okay?
This is fun. This is fun, Joya.
Come on, well done. See? We brought everybody all the way back from the mountains.
Wash your feet.
Good work. Thank you, my boy. Well done. I'm so proud of you. You are the best. Mwah. Right, should we get on with it?
He was 16, holding her hand. They were wasting all the time they had. They were building big wonders they knew. Time stayed as long as they wanted, remained as much much as they need it. The world flies around me with you. Won't you be mine forever? Stay here together, we can nurture each other. Find us another world to be. All the beauty we'll see. Won't you sing me a song and take me among the flowers? We'll grow, we'll conquer the world. These feelings will remain with me. She was 15, spinning in a daydream, waiting, counting and wishing for that ship to sail them away. Can't you see it's coming, shining in the distance, beaming, leaving our reason behind. Let's be here and stay. Let's stay here forever, be here together. We could nurture each other, find us another world to be. All the beauty we'll see. Won't you sing me a song and take me among the flowers? We'll grow, we'll conquer the world. These feelings will remain with me. Won't you be mine forever? Stay here together, we could nurture each other. Find a different world to be. Hope it's beauty we'll see. I'll sing you a song, it's taken so long. The flowers we've grown up, standing alone. These feelings, how remain with me.
August has begun with these men, and this man too. But we're going to talk to you more about who these people are and what they're doing on our homesteads soon. So stay tuned and remember to subscribe and turn on those notifications to stay up to date with all of the developments. There's some pretty big things on the horizon. For now, I think let's finish today's wonderful journey from spring into summer and get you right up to date with what's happening here on our Portugal homestead. Hold on tight, folks. The journey's just hotting up.
I'm so sore, darling.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do about it.
I think there is only one thing to do. You're going to have to rest.
Having consulted with you, I've got every hope that you'll mend nice and rapidly, and I'm sending you my very best.
can't help but feel that this lifestyle will always feel like this, as if it's just getting started. As John rests his injury, he's patiently teaching me how to take his place building the outside kitchen. And what's happening today, now in this very moment, is fantastic. We're together, building our dreams and making them come true. There's no doubt that when John is healed, there'll be no stopping us. With a Swiss Family Robinson treehouse to build for the boys and an outside natural swimming pool to complete, water systems to be created, food to grow when the seasons rolled around again, and a home to build, there's so much to look forward to. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Thank you also to you for watching this journey. We hope you've had fun with us. We release new videos every Wednesday and Sunday, so please keep an eye out for them and remember to subscribe. Here's to the next 6 months, folks, with so much love from all 4 of us.
I mean, it's not exactly complex carpentry, but I think I'm quite pleased with that.